Hey, what's good everybody, and welcome to a new thing that I'm trying on my channel, and welcome back to my friend Jakeb.
I'm here to redeem myself today after my last appearance on Mike's Mic.
I'm gonna pee in my pants. Can you pull over? I need to pee. Pull into Office Works.
Passing gas.
Okay, so what we're going to start doing from this week is power rankings based on the episodes of that week. So it's predicting the people who are safe from elimination and the people we think are going to be eliminated in the next week of Survivor. So we're starting from week 2. So the first 2 episodes are part of this, but it's mainly focusing on 3, 4, and 5. So to start with why can't I talk?
Lick himself! Fart!
Fart!
So we're going to start with a quick recap of all the people that have gone. So first episode, Des.
Bye Des. Why did he enter the show? He came in, he didn't want to make friends, he didn't want to work, he didn't want to strategize, and he sucked at the challenge.
Yeah.
Why? There are 4 good reasons to not enter Survivor.
I feel like it was a bit of a loss for the show because he would have been like a good person to have in for future episodes.
But not a lost for his tribe.
Just not a good player, I think.
No. I'll give him like a D-. Bianca. The special agent Bianca. Awful.
She kept going about how she's a private investigator and how what she knows in that job will help her in Survivor.
But it didn't.
At all.
It's like you kind of saw what her plan was, but she never executed it.
Yeah.
And when she tried to, I feel like she realised she literally had no friends on that tribe.
I think to the tribe, the other tribe members, I think she would come up as quite like
Forceful.
like I'm playing this game to win.
Yeah.
She's a PI, but she told everyone she worked in insurance.
That's right.
I thought that was a good idea.
It was a good idea.
Because they didn't know that she was in PI.
Oh, Evan. Good fucking riddance, Evan. Okay, so we just discussed how Bianca wouldn't tell people she was a private investigator. Evan wouldn't tell people he's a drama teacher because he's scared they'll know he'll act. If you can act, you wouldn't be teaching drama, you'd be acting. When he stole the clue, you thought maybe he was going to play it. It looked like he was going to play it safe. He wouldn't have told Elle about it, who seems to be the go-to girl. And then it just really blew up in his face. And he kind of just started telling everyone about it, including Phoebe and Rowan.
Yeah.
It's like he had all this information and didn't know what to do with it. So being his like ratty little self, he just went and screwed up his whole game. But I'm glad he did because
he's gone.
I don't know. It's just I applied for the show. It just sucks to see people pull out so early.
Well, he said he was sick.
Really want to go on the show.
He got sick like a week before.
Yeah.
I've
seen people go on the show sick before and do well, like Sierra from Token Teens. Let's get stuck into the rankings.
Alright, should we start with...
Let's go with number 20.
So
number 20 is the person, pretty much the way it'll work. Number 20 is the person we think is most likely to go next week, up until number 1, who is the safest / our winner's pick in a way.
Yeah.
Early days, but yeah. Michael will go first.
Yeah.
And then I'll rebuttal with my number and we'll keep going until we're
to the top. Yeah. Alright, so for number 20 I put Flick.
What? Okay. Oh my god, our lists are going to be so different.
The reason why I put Flick as 20 is because I feel like in that tribal council, she just overdid it. She and Connor, they completely screwed that up. Like, you have to admit Connor screwed that up. But I think Flick put a target on her back because now everybody in that tribe knows, including the 2 new members from the Vow, know that she can't be trusted. So I feel like, unless she does like a big play, I think she's gone.
Okay. We'll talk about Flick when I get to it.
Okay.
My number 20, unfortunately, is my number 1 girl, Kat. I hate having to put Kat last because she, like I said, she is my favourite. And I really hope she can twist things around. But the way I look at it, if Ag and Noah go to Tribal Council next, Kat is gone. And the chances of Ag and Noah going to Tribal Council next are pretty high because they've, apart from the last episode, sucked in challenges.
Yeah.
Which I also think is really unfair because they did win the last challenge and really...
They won nothing.
They get nothing for it because neither of the other tribes had to vote someone out in the end.
Yeah.
Which I really hope there's some sort of, not a twist, it's just common sense that they should be immune maybe from the next challenge and it's yellow versus blue for who should go home.
Yeah.
I reckon Kat she's television gold. She is the underdog. She's like the producer's dream girl right now because she's just like the cockroach that won't die, kind of like a Christina from One World. We can get a picture up of Christina. The person that every single tribal they plan on voting out, but just sneaks by.
There's like some reason why they stay.
And people like that are dangerous.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the time they do make it all the way through, but
Yeah.
I just can't see the 4 splitting up. It seems to me like Phoebe's kind of got everyone wrapped around her finger over there. But yeah, Kat may have used all her lives.
Oh, I liked that. That was good.
Alright.
19. I have Barry.
I've got Barry as well.
19.
Yes.
I feel like it's an easy pick because
Oh my god.
what is his strategy? What is with the old men with shit strategies in this show?
Well, he doesn't want to strategize, that's the whole thing. It's like playing Monopoly and being like, I don't want to buy any properties because I don't want to make you guys have to land on my stuff kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? I'll just keep passing go. That's kind of what he's saying when he's
Yeah.
like. But then he looked so shocked when his name started coming up at tribal. I'm like,
Like, what do you expect?
you know, there's a way you can like stop yourself going home, Barry. Like,
Yeah.
play the fucking game. I just thought it was really weird. 24 contestants, and we get one person of colour.
Yeah.
I always back my people of colour.
Yeah.
And they've given us Barry, who doesn't even want to play the game. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought it was crap how the show didn't kind of embrace different ethnic communities
Preach.
to begin with.
Preach.
And they gave us Barry, who doesn't even want to play. I'm like, give me someone to go for God's sake. But
Yeah.
his days are numbered. He's an easy vote out.
I think so
And
as
he won't
well.
stop him. He
Like-
won't do anything to stop himself going.
This might be controversial, but I have Connor as 18.
I've got Connor as 18.
No.
Connor, what?
Okay, alright. How about you say your reasons first?
Okay, this is exactly what I have written down. I think the 6 original Vavals will stick together, and
Sam's and Asset.
they will see the Sam's and Asset in challenges, and Connor is dead weight, really.
I think he really screwed himself up with that trial. Like, he's trying to play people against each
Yeah,
other,
yeah, when he
but
ran
stay
off.
out of it. Like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
So, number 17, I have Rowan.
See, I feel like our lists are getting really different again, but okay.
So, I have Rowan 17 and Phoebe 16. Because I feel like one of them is going to go. I think Aganoa is going to crack. Like, I don't think...
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
I think they're going to realise what they have at the moment is not working at all.
It's a mess. It's a hot mess.
And they originally were blaming it on Kat because she was stuffing up the puzzles. But Rowan did the
Was
puzzles.
she though? Like,
Yeah, she was fine.
harsh. Side note, it's so harsh how they blamed Kat for everything.
yeah.
And I'm like, Kat touched the puzzle piece at the end when you guys were already losing the physical portion of the challenge.
Yeah.
Harsh.
And then when Rowan did the puzzle, they completely stuffed that up. Like, they were so far behind.
They weren't even, didn't even look, they were trying to put the pieces in. All the pieces were there and he kind of just had the same piece like
Yeah.
flicking around. I'm like, chuck it on and try something.
Yeah.
Had the tribe name on the back actually as well, so I was like, turn it around.
Yeah.
Okay, 17. Kate.
Who?
I mean, she got smashed through a windscreen on a boat. That's about all I know about Kat. I mean, she nearly died 10 years ago.
She seems nice.
Oh, but it just... I wish she gave her story about the boat to the cameras and not to the tribe, because when people give their sob story, it comes off as just that. It's like so transparent. I mean, Sue fell for it and everyone, oh, you're so inspiring. But I'm like, do something. I'm not here to listen to what happened 10 years ago. I'm really sorry that you almost died on a boat, but come on, do something, strategize. And then she sat there. Oh, Nick came up to me half an hour before tribal and said, I want to go to the final 2, so we trust each other now, we're going to go to the end. No, Kate! He literally realised that he was in trouble and looked for a last minute vote, and she took the bait, but I feel like she nearly died and I shouldn't be laughing. Alright, 16, Sam?
No.
I've got him there because I just thought Sam and Connor are both going to be in trouble.
No.
The only thing that'll keep Sam in is he's good at challenges, but if they start losing challenges, then they're going to realise.
Because Vavau was winning challenges before, and they didn't have anyone else really like.
I thought that as well, but I don't know. He'll be safe because of his challenge performance, but like, I don't know. What did I even write down? Oh my god. When they won the challenge and he goes, let's go give them a high five. That was just fucking weird. I was like, if he came up to me after I lost for a high five, I was like, take your spider web back to your blue mat, mate.
Does he have a strategy?
He doesn't have a strategy, and I don't like people that don't have strategy. I don't like people that come and high five after challenges because that's just weird. But Barry was doing it. If you watch back, Barry was over on the red mat giving them high fives. I was like, Barry, get back.
I think another reason why I think he's relatively safe is because the amount of marketing and promo Channel 10's put in for him.
Yeah, no, that's true. I didn't think about that. I knew who he was before the show started. His tattoo. For God's sake, Sam, what is that? Isn't there a show where they turn tattoos into something different? He needs to do that and just colour it in or something. Sam.
So the next few I kind of bunched together as like the nowhere zone. Like,
oh my God.
They're not winners and they're not losers. I've got L as 15.
In the nowhere zone?
Yeah.
Can I all shut up, seriously? You people are so loud.
So I had L as 15, Christy as 14, Jenna Louise as 13, and Kate as 12. Like, my reasons for Kate are kind of the same as your reasons for Kate, but I don't put her as vulnerable.
Because she's safe.
I think she's safe in the vow. So
I've got opinions on Jenna Louise.
I think she's expendable.
I think she's a rat.
So then I had Christy as 14, just because you notice I haven't said Kat yet. Because it's Christy and Kat on the outside at the moment of Aganoa.
I'm kind of cheating. I'm trying to look where Kat is. Oh my God, I love this. I love that you're backing her.
So I think Christy is like more vulnerable than Kat.
Okay, well I had Christy at 15 because
same reasons.
Yeah, we haven't really seen. It's not good news when the edit doesn't show what you're doing.
Right.
And I've got no idea if she's with Kat or if she's with the other four.
Right.
It seemed like from what she said she was voting for Kat with the other four.
Yeah.
But oh my God, that look she gave at Tribal Council when they all kind of revealed they would have been getting rid of Kat. Someone told me I looked like Christy, by the way. Like a side note. And I didn't believe them until I saw that.
Chris's picture here.
And I didn't believe them until I was like, what the fuck, Christy? Barry? People said Barry. I was like, yeah, no.
And then that look happened.
And then the look happened, and I was like, she looks like a bit of a fucking psycho. 14, Tegan. I think Tegan is so good looking. But I just want to see more of her. She seems like this, like...
Yeah. It's like in the nowhere zone. Like,
she's in the nowhere zone. She seems so, like, vibrant and, like... I don't know. But her strategy was all over the place. She wanted to take the clue, but then she wanted to play loyal. But I'm like, loyal to who? Who are you even with? 13, Nick.
Really?
Yeah, I think he'll be at the bottom going to Sanapu. But I haven't put him down that low because I think he has the strategic ability to mingle his way through.
Yeah.
I thought that thing about him and his mum was nice, but that's the only thing I really enjoyed about him so far.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's another one over the top.
I think he really likes Survivor.
He really likes Survivor, and he really knows. It's like the impression I get from him is he knows if he acts a certain way, he'll get camera time, and that's why he acts that way. That's the vibe I get from him. 12. Oh yeah, Andrew. We didn't see. He is just so unlikable. I do not like anything about Andrew. He was the one whose wife thought he'd be like the first one out. Well, I wish your wife was right.
I think
there's just not much to like about Andrew.
Our lists are very different.
Yeah, no, but we haven't seen that much of him. He just said that thing about the BS radar. Oh God. And I was like, Andrew, my bullied in high school radar was going on.
Alright, so next I had Tegan at 11. The screen time that she's had has made her look really as a positive player.
Yeah, so I said that as well. Like, she seemed very vibrant.
I feel like they're framing her to be more of a later on player. Alright, next I had Kat as 10. So I'm here for my girl Kat. I really appreciate.
I love her. I love Kat.
I appreciate her strats at the moment. Like her at the Tribal Council really pushing that girls vote. I really liked that. So when she confronted Phoebe about them trying to kick her out, and she didn't hold back.
I loved it.
I really liked that.
It was TV gold.
That was so good. So I feel like
my favourite part was when she went to walk away, and then I think it was Phoebe trying to pull her back, and Kat's still just gliding off to the fucking sand. I fucking love Kat. Literally, the second the camera panned on her on day one, and she had this massive fedora. If she leaves this week, we have to wear fedoras next week. Put your fedoras on for Kat.
Well, I won't be wearing a fedora because she won't be going.
Oh, good. I'll probably be wearing a fedora.
I thought Craig is 9 just because I think he's safe, but he might be less safe than he was last week because he was the one that orchestrated the Nick flip.
The nip slip?
The Nick flip. But I think like he was the main one behind that, wasn't he? Him and Jenna Boy.
Yeah.
But I think
I'm not saying anything about Jenna Louise until it's my time to say my things about Jenna. I don't even talk.
I think he's safe for challenges.
Yeah.
And I think he's a strong strategic player. And I think that's what makes him a little bit more threatening because people know he's a strong strategic player because he orchestrated the Nick flip.
The
Nick flick. And Brooke, my reason for putting Brooke as 8, I love Brooke.
I love
She's
Brooke.
so great. Like, she's smart.
She's cute.
And because when Connor told her about the flick thing, I reckon she believes Connor, but she doesn't want Flick to know that she believed what Connor said. Because she knows that Flick will not flip on her. Flick won't flip.
Nick Flick.
Nick
Do you reckon Nick and Flick will be a Nick Flick?
But I think Brooke's safe, and it just depends on how she plays with the new.
She's got to lay low, that's what she's got to do.
I think Brooke and Tegan.
Number 11, Jenna Louise.
Your mate.
Okay, this is all I'm going to say. I was watching this with my friend, and we were like, we haven't heard this girl speak yet. Then we heard her speak, and I wish I had never heard her speak. Oh my god, like this challenge that we're gonna do, I really think that Nick's like really turning on it. Oh my god! If anyone ever spoke to me in that voice in real life, I would turn and walk the other way. Jenna Louise, fix your voice. Anyway, I don't want to talk too much about Jenna Louise.
Right, next.
It was her breakout episode on Tuesday. She's by no means a threat, but she's safe for now, and at least she's doing something. Matt, he's a bit all over the place. He's my number 10. Bit all over the place. He's in love with the chicken. Yeah, he's shown that he can strategize, but he's just all over the place. I don't have anything else to say about Matt. Number 9, Kylie. She's safe with an idol. I think she randomly at Tribal all of a sudden was loyal to Connor. Now that Connor's gone, I think she could also maybe go work with the girls. I can't see her going anywhere else.
Yeah.
To be honest, unless she gets in like Nick and Tegan.
I think that's where I think it's gonna go.
Yeah, if she's on the bottom, she can really. I feel like she has options, and I don't think she's in any danger now. Number 8, Rohan. Rowan? I say it as Rohan, I'll go Rowan. He seemed like he was in trouble, but he's got challenge ability, he's got an idol, he's got a full personal alliance, which I think he's probably on the bottom of, but he's got the idol, which is like his best alliance at the moment, I guess, because I feel like Phoebe's ready to cut his throat whenever she needs to.
Yeah, that's why I put him so low on mine.
I feel like I had other things written down. There was so much to take in this week. Rohan, okay, that dance when he found the hidden immunity idol clue, and followed up by some orchestrated singing on the beach. I was like, please never accomplish anything else in the game if it's going to be accompanied by a song and dance, because I don't need to see any more of that, and I cannot wait until Phoebe votes him out because I don't think I like him.
I've got Sue as 7.
Me too.
I put Sue 7 because she's safe.
She's safe.
But she hasn't really made a big move yet, and I feel like that's what's keeping her up there.
Everyone trusts her.
She's just a nice lady.
No one has any reason to feel like they shouldn't trust Sue.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's gonna run it soon. I don't know.
Yeah.
I get such a good vibe.
I get like a low key. If you've seen Orange is the New Black, I get like a Red vibe, like the older lady who runs the prison.
Okay.
I feel like she runs that prison. 6, I had Matt because I think he played that tribal council really well.
He was all over the place.
But he made Flick and Connor seem really like incapable in terms of strategy. I had Nick as 5 because I think he's a smart player and he knows that he can trust Matt because he backed Matt up in the Kylie thing. So, which relates to my number 4, which is Kylie.
6, Craig. I think he's very tuned in to what's going on. He's very likable from a viewer point. And it seems like it's that way. It seems like everyone's his friend on the island. He's shown that he can strategize as well, so he's he could evolve into this triple threat come some sort of a switch. But his best thing right now is just to lay low, keep the Vavois 6 safe and tight together. Vavois. I haven't learned the tribe name. I've just learned 24 names of the people. Don't get me started on the tribes. Number 5, Phoebe, Parvati vibes.
Really?
She has all the girls wanting to work with her. She has Rohan wrapped around her finger. I think it won't be long till she has Lee wrapped around her finger. I get Parvati vibes, but more aggressive. She's been more aggressive than what Parvati was in her early stages. She has the gameplay to go far, but I don't know. She is very aggressive, like I said, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I hope it's a good thing because I think I like her a lot. Yep, she's a bitch. I love it.
Okay. Well,
there's just massive. It's just good. There's these massive guys on that tribe, and it's just good to see that. I think it's Phoebe that's running
the show. Actually, I like that, but I put her at the bottom. Yep. 3, I had Sam because he's safe. Like he's good at challenges. Vavow knows that.
I hope he goes just to.
I think Vavow lost Nick, which was one of their main people in the challenges, and they got Sam. And he's not a threat in terms of strategy. He just follows.
4 and 3, these can go either way. I've got 4 Brooke, 3 Flick. I think with Connor and Sam gone, yeah, I think Brooke and Flick are free to run the game now. I think no matter what, they'll come out on top. They can either get with Nick and Tegan. They can either try and group all the girls. Matt doesn't really have anyone, so I think they're going to target him maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know, but I think no matter what, Brooke and Flick, they're fine, and more than fine. They're running it.
So for number 2, I had Andrew. So the reason why I had Andrew is
my
because
BS right now.
I don't like him, but I think he's gonna stay because like I've done my top 5 as in they're not gonna win. I just think they're safe. I think Andrew's a good strategist. He hasn't really made any enemies yet.
He's made an enemy in me.
But he hasn't really crossed anyone on the tribe, and I think some of them trust him. Like Sue trusts him. So I think he has a lot of potential in the game.
Number 2 is Lee.
Okay.
I can just see him winning the game, and this is more just a history thing. When Australians bring ex-sportsmen into things, they tend to do very well. They've given him an abundance of screen time, even though he hasn't even really done much. He was on the wrong side of the vote with the Evan vote, but you know that he's the big, strong hero. Then they really try and push that.
Mm-hmm. He had a lot of promo.
Yeah, they love him. He's kind of bland to me. I don't find him interesting at all. He's expendable, is that the word? Disposable? I don't know what the word is, but I'd vote him out. But it is what it is, and I think he's one of my. I could see him winning for sure.
I put Lee as number 1. So the reason why I did that is because Agenor can't get rid of him. If they get rid of him, then they'll just keep losing. He's the only reason why they're kind of close at challenges. Like he is the brawn of the tribe. So if he goes, and he is a vote. So if he's on Phoebe's side, then he will vote what Phoebe tells him to do. So I feel like once he makes the merge, because he will make the merge, I feel like his situation will change then. Mm-hmm. Who's your number 1?
Number 1, drum roll. Elle.
Oh, okay.
She is everyone's best friend right now. Everyone comes to her with everything. When Christy was having her breakdown, she came to Elle and Elle consoled her. Mm-hmm. When Evan thought that Phoebe and Rowan were lying about the clue and stuff, he went straight to Elle. Mm-hmm. There's been a lot of situations with Phoebe when she was suspicious of Rowan, went to Elle. Everyone just seems to go to Elle. She's everyone's best friend. When Kat was upset after being voted out, she was laying in the shelter with Elle. Yeah. There's just no outcome there where Elle goes anytime soon. She's my pick to win it.
So thanks for watching that first episode of us talking about Survivor and our power rankings. We'll be back next week with another one.
Maybe with fedoras, hopefully not.
With fresh rankings. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and like the video and share, because everyone loves Survivor. Share with someone who loves Survivor. We love people who love Survivor. Alright, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.